Now, Fox 54 Legal Connect with attorney Katanga Wright.
Hi, welcome. I'm Jackie Lynch, and I'm here with Katanga Wright. How are you, Katanga?
I am great, Jackie. So happy to be here to hear our next question.
Thank you. Well, we've got an interesting one that came in from a viewer. If my state honors common law marriage, but me and my common law spouse break up, and I get a new legal wife, get married legally in another state, can I go to jail? It's complicated.
Complicated, but not so much, because for the most part, and I'm going to just speak in terms of Georgia,
Okay.
There is no common law marriage after 1997.
Oh,
So
okay.
unless you were cohabitating with this common law spouse for 7 years prior to 1997, then you don't have a valid common law marriage.
Okay.
So with that being said, most states have done away with the common law marriage. Obviously, it's problematic, right? You got to prove through extrinsic evidence that you were, holding yourselves out to be married. You were acting like married people. It requires a lot of testimony and evidence when all you had to do was just go get a marriage license. So most states now have done away with common law and require people to actually go through a process to be formally married and get a marriage license in order to prove that you are validly married. So the good news for this gentleman is that his quote unquote common law marriage probably isn't a valid one.
Right.
And so that legal marriage that he's in is going to stand the test of time, hopefully, or at least until they decide to get a divorce, if that's going to be
Well,
the case.
I'm glad he is committed this time. That's terrible to say.
He's taking the step. To
Take
do
the step.
the
Take
right
the plunge.
thing. That's
Awesome.
right.
So, I mean, it just in general, if someone has to go through something like this, if they were legally married, let's say they were together since 1990, they would have to go through a divorce proceeding, correct?
Well, that's still kind of an iffy kind of thing because, again, most of the time people are trying to prove common law marriage, not to go through a divorce, but to prove that they are entitled to this person's assets at death and things like that.
Right.
And so I think he's going to be good, this particular gentleman, and just make sure that if you want to be married to someone, just do it officially.
Yeah.
Just get a marriage license, and then that clears up all confusion.
That's right. And then your assets are mutual and shared and agreed upon and all that.
And then you just need a prenup, which that's a whole
There you
nother
go. That's a
conversation.
whole other conversation. I love it. Well, thank you so much for your advice. Tell everybody how to find
Yes, 706-719-0303, or you can email us at legalconnect@wxtx.com.